at the beginning. Born at the beginning of a century. What do you mean I was made accidentally? My parents up late thinking existentially. Murphy's Law, everything will go wrong eventually. My father went into the military. Travel west with no dysentery. Brother born in the land of Katy Perry. They sent father to Korea like a missionary. Divorce and court papers, be careful who you marry. Two sons revolution, I saw it's just binary. Now this shit get really fucking murky. He's sad saying the other is dirty. I won't say who, but somebody sued, and everyone got an attorney. CPS and garnishment cause mother to worry. Moving so much is ritually. Starting new schools continually. Mom's stuck with her perpetually. Neighbor girl be touching me in places that she shouldn't be. I'm asking why everybody got a dab at me. She said your dad lives in Hawaii. I took my first place at 5, little bro was 3. Asking at 3 a.m. if we can go to the beach. Father heard me making breakfast cause I couldn't reach. Cartoons and cereal drips down my cheek. I picked my own fruits off the tree, but I'd go back to the States in 1 week. Kicked out of school before elementary. Moved to the old house of my auntie. It was only $60K, but I thought it was fancy. Met my first stepdad, he was dandy. He bought us an Xbox 360 to distract from when he hit me. Then we moved out of the city into a shanty, and I walked in on him getting handy. Closed fist above her face uncanny. Swore I'd fight back like a vigilante. Fun when the masquerade is chimpanzee. My mama didn't raise no pansy, but fuck me, I knew I wouldn't succeed. He tried ducking me, I dropped an elbow and a knee. He pinned me, my temple faster I could see. My mom coming to defend me, I could see him grinning slightly. He grabbed her by her hand saying who you wanna be. If you wanna be a bitch, then outside's where you sleep. I think I'm losing my memory. Fuck, I think my soul just weep. It's so hard to do the soberly. My mind is locked in the trauma bowl. It's hard to see how I'm at fault. Asking if I'm like this by default. Hard to see how I'm an adult. Fire mentality, this is the result. My mentality, this is the result. Yeah. When I moved to Georgia, I was with Sis watching Dora, my music artist with Fedora. I remember when stepmother's reaction to the death of Michael Jackson, reading off the newscasting. Next thing, I'm not sure what happened, but I remember allegations of kidnappings. Come home, who knew? I met my stepdad too, 2 older siblings, making me a middle child. Fears of losing my relevance is no longer the brainchild. Took some years to reconcile. Depression can make you forget how to smile, and it's really been a fucking while. Became a paperboy cause I used to vandalize. Eat everything just to stay alive. Just another child that bastardized. Fuck you if you can't empathize. I got demonized cause I've been demonized. Moved back to Hawaii to my surprise. Miley Cyrus went on my Montana flying to rise. Staying past curfew at 11. Can't be seen by MPs cause I move with discretion. No season for seasonal depression. Use this time for decompression. Till my mom got cancer, 3rd stage of progression. I was torn into too many pieces, no regression. I hate myself for not being there, my confession. I'm sorry mom, I forgot your pain, my transgression. I'm lost when I return to the States, I need your direction. I started stealing to feel different, I need your lessons. These cuts run deep, I need some compressions. And even before it gets too steep, I keep digressing. My father overseas in the desert, he holding his weapon. He's praying he sees me when he's home from Armageddon. Photo chatting his canopy, taking arrows and explosions. He really know when he's leaving for deployment. He must have foreseen it, he must have been clairvoyant. He got in an accident and then he got an employment. He got back to the States like redeployment. Moved to Idaho, had highs and lows like my first kiss and some big blows. Protected a little bro when him and dad went nose to nose. It's like the whole situation was there, I suppose. I miss her, communication has rose. And moving to Indiana was no different. Every member of the family became a participant. Y'all really the bitterest. Both sides of family dissident. Finding a way through young love with someone inconsiderate. Just to find someone considerate until you're considering the difference. The girl took my innocence. She showed me how to feel insignificant. Shit, man, I was 14 when her pastor was telling time for fucking a teen. What do you mean consented and cheating on me? That motherfucker 22 and he can catch 1 too. And then I can blame you. Then you can blame me for your suicide attempts too. So karma can fit the bill, no extents too. Fuck, I think my soul just weeps. It's hard to do this soberly. My mind locked in a trauma vault, and it's hard to see how I'm at fault. I'm asking if I see like I'm this at my default, but it's hard to see how I'm an adult. Vile mentality is the result. Vile mentality is the result. A calm wave rushes over my body. That bitch gone, I'm talking to Scotty. I'm selling everything to everybody. I moved to Fort Wayne, where I start school again. I make newer friends, and then I lost my old friend. Stepdad back again, back him in. Not long before I tried to fight him too. Any who don't buck with those bullies and angry dudes who constantly aim to you. Probably were someone I related to, and then I realized I hated you. Stepdad gone, but that ain't news. Going through these bitches like they're upgradable. I hope everything I'll still be dateable. Dating a few girls, fucked a few more. Got one pregnant, lost my son, and my heart still sore. But ultimately I ended up marrying a horse. She cheated on me and I filed for divorce. It was beaches of show, so I went to school. My core was focused to find a body explorer. Found some nymphos naked, they head in the store. I call that the head assessment report. I'm glad I graduated so early, so I don't have to go back anymore. I was working myself to the bone, just so I can keep everything I own. I'm on such a shitty phone. I was SMSing your drone, but it seems like y'all only like bitches with the hit of my britches. It seems like your bitch, the way she finding me on the street, my witches. They call me master while manifesting all 8 inches. She's sucking my dick so ridiculous. I might have to give her the dick and they eat her out to be generous. You don't even think you could take her away from me again? Did you forget I was her first choice and her best friend? So what's with the pretending? I already did everything we've mentioned. Her DID mixes my PTSD, making us disorderly. She tells me things, changes personalities. I adore how she tortures me. I don't know how I forgot about that one you developed for me, Lenora. Meanwhile, I please you orally. You know how good I be. Fuck, I think my soul is swept. It's hard to do this soberly. My mind is in a trauma vault. It's hard to see how I'm a fool. Asking, am I life despite the fault? Hard to see how I am, I adult. Vital mortality is the result. Vital mortality is the result. I've been selling and smuggling everything in my neighborhood. I've been helpless and struggling, maintaining my livelihood. I'm not selling, and there's a high likelihood, but if we got big sticks like ironwood, I don't think you know how much time I stood at 9 lives into the woods. Cat eyes trying to see into the darkness. I see on my rays that pounces, my back arches. I'm slow and ready, never dormant. Drove her over an hour to buy the assortment. Doing 25, they look in the compartment. Couch surfing, so I need a studio apartment. Homeless living in my truck, I need to wash my garments. How can I be boneless if I'm heartless? I'm feeling vigorous, you're homunculus, I'm higher than Icarus. You're looking envious, but there's more shit to address. But this time I missed you, I guess.